All right, stay with me. I know we're right here in the beginning of the year, but I want you for a second to think about summer and summer jobs. And thankfully, CareerSource Tampa Bay is back with one of their most popular programs, I think, in making sure that youth can find those summer jobs. We're joined again by John Flanagan, the CEO of CareerSource Tampa Bay. Good to see you again.
Thanks, Carly. Good to see you too, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, so it is a little odd. We're right here in the beginning of the year, but I like this. We're making sure that people are in line with what they need. And certainly when it comes to summer jobs, talk about this program that you guys continue to do annually.
Sure, and thanks again. Yeah, so the Summer Job Connection Program is something. This will be the third year, the third iteration of it, and we're looking to serve up to 1,000 youth ages 16 to 24. As long as you're a Hillsborough County resident, you can apply for consideration. It's a great program. We're doing it a little bit different this year due to COVID. We had to make some changes pretty rapidly last year as well. So we're really doing it in three separate and unique experiences or tracks, we can call them. One is a 6-week paid internship. Those youth that are involved in that will earn a wage of $12 an hour and work up to 24 hours a week. We also have a 4-week online career exploration activity or program. And we also have a 6-week youth leadership academy called Young Leaders of Tomorrow. And really the reason we wanted to do that and offer some different tracks is we want to get some folks, the 16, 17-year-olds, involved in this too. And it's not always easy for an employer to bring a 16 and 17-year-old on. Plus giving those youth kind of an opportunity to see what's available from across industries as it relates to a career. In Hillsborough County is pretty important too, and we want to get that message to them as early as possible.
So who are these businesses that are looking for, to hire youth? What are we talking about here?
So across industry sectors, any industry, hospitality and tourism, financial services, IT, construction and trades, manufacturing, healthcare, you name it. We want to participate with everybody. All industries are going to need a workforce. So we want to give them the opportunity to get introduced to what is going to be theirs in the very near future.
Do you already have your businesses completely lined up? If a business owner is watching this morning and says, hey, I want to be a part of this, is there still time for that? Or?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we are definitely looking for more business participation. And the great thing about the program is CareerSource Tampa Bay, we payroll everything. So we assume that the risk and all of the administration that comes with that. We just want employers to have the opportunity to get a look at their future workforce. And we want to remove any barrier from that. So that's kind of why we decided to do it this way. So it just makes it's really, we're asking them to host an employee of ours for a period of up to 6 weeks, which has had some really good success in the last couple of years. We were hoping to expand this a little bit. Obviously, COVID kind of put a damper on that. And we've still got to make some plans and pivot a little bit for this year, kind of what I talked about into those 3 tracks. We hope, to the best of our ability, we can have an honest to goodness, on the job worksite experience. If we're still not out of it, moving out of COVID, sufficiently enough for us to feel safe, we'll have to figure something, we'll pivot a little bit, but we think right now there'll be some opportunities to do that.
Well, and I'm always the first one to say I love my career path helped, I think, by getting a job early, getting internships early, getting into the fields early to see if that's something that you really want to start a career with. And this just seems, like it's a perfect opportunity to go ahead and help youth, decide that.
And I agree. And, this is something, my very first job in my life was I was part of a municipal city jobs program. Those aren't very prevalent anymore. So there's only a handful of cities that are doing it, like Washington, D.C., Chicago, Philadelphia. We're trying to emulate that here in Tampa, and we've got great partnerships with Hillsborough County, the Board of County Commissioners, our Vice Chair, Commissioner Kemp, as well as the city, Mayor Jane Castor, is also an pretty enthusiastic proponent of what we're doing. So, having the opportunity to, not just on the employer side and getting them to see their workforce, but it's for the youth. It's, it's not just, to get an experience, but it's also, it's going to put some money in their pocket. It's going to teach them some of those really essential or soft skills, we call them, as it relates to employment, showing up on time, completing tasks, completing assignments, handling yourself in a professional manner, professional communication, all that stuff. We're going to provide resources to make sure that happens.
I love that. All right, time to wrap. Where can people find more info? Where can youth sign up to get those jobs and business owners be a part as well?
Yeah, so go to our website, www.careersourcetampabay.com. Look for the Summer Job Connection tab. It'll be right up top. You can't miss it.
All
Click on
right.
that, and you'll go to either job seeker or employer site, and then it's pretty self-explanatory from there.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it and excited to get youth out there working.
You bet. Thanks for having us.